Hey, welcome to your weekly dose of AKB48/46 news. This week we will talk about a lot of stuff revolving around them, not particularly a lot of stuff about them. It's really interesting to see. So let's get right into it. If this is your first time watching, you can go ahead and see on the top right of the screen what section you're on, whether it's 48, the graduated members, or 46. So remember, top right of the screen, you can go ahead and follow me on Twitter and subscribe if you like the videos and want to see more. So let's start off with the trailer that came out for Produce48, you know, your favorite grocery store. There's actually a trailer out, and thanks to PD48 subs on Twitter who translated it down below. So it starts off with a cheesy intro showing last time's winner, and then slowly transitioning to like, hey, AKB48 is going to be part of this, and now it's going to have different members of the group there. There's actually quite a bit of number of members in this. There's 20 from AKB, there's 10 from HKT, 6 from NMB, 2 NGT, and 2 SKE, as a total of 40 members who are going in here. If only they had 8 more to make it 48, that way people who don't know AKB could be like, oh, these are the 48 members from AKB48. There's actually a lot of well-known members here. There's Mikurin, Miru, Sakura, Jurina, a lot more members. You can go ahead and see all of the members down below in order to see who else is there and see if your favorite member is there. Pretty interesting that these members are actually going here. Maybe they're trying to get a little bit more known in different countries, or maybe they just really want to be part of a K-pop group. Next up is a new NGT captain as well as new teams for NGT. As you know, Kitahara Ria is leaving, so they need a brand new captain, and they have finally decided on one and a vice captain. The brand new captain is Kato Minami with the vice captain of Ogi Yuka. So pretty interesting to make Ogi Yuka the vice captain. I see she's super popular, maybe she's supportive, but since she's one of the most popular members, it's interesting to see that she's actually vice now. And as well as the new 2 teams that are there, you can go and see more information about that down below, because I'd spend forever naming all of the members. And next up we got HKT48's new music video, which is titled Hayaokuri Calendar. So this one is actually a really fun song. I actually really enjoyed this. It seems sort of like a little bit more classic AKB, at least a little bit closer than some recent AKB songs have been. And it's actually a really fun music video, so I really recommend checking it out. A link for that will be down below. I recommend it. But they're not the only ones coming out with new stuff. I'll talk about Equal Love since, you know, I kind of connected HKT with Equals Love, you know, Sashihara connecting them. But they will be releasing a 3rd single, which actually had the covers revealed, which you can see scrolling by. And they're actually really nice. I like that they're wearing all blue with a blue background, but then the red roses really bring it out. And I think it adds an interesting element to the photos, which I actually really like. This comes out May 16th, and the title of this is actually Teokure Caution, and the music video actually came out. So you can see it down below. I actually really like this music video. I like the theme of it. It reminds me of some other things maybe AKB or SKE has done before, but I really like the mood of it. It's very in nowadays to have this type of mood, and the song itself is actually really good. I actually like the intro piece, and the pre-chorus going into the 2nd chorus I think is really strong. So go ahead, highly recommend it to check it out. I think this dark theme to the song and the dark theme of the music video really complement each other well, and it definitely has put my eye on Equal Love again. And something else about Equal Love, man, they're on a roll, aren't they? They're actually going to Japan Expo, that's in Paris. Before we've seen Nogizaka go to that, and now Equal Love gets to go to this. More information about this is down below. You can go ahead and check it out. They will actually be performing on July 7th, so go ahead and check that out if you are near the area or want to fly there and see them. Now let's move on to graduated members, starting off with our favorite, Kawaei Rina, who is actually going to be in a Pokemon movie, actually starring in one of the more main roles. If you guys never seen a Pokemon movie, it's usually Ash, the main character, and there's usually supporting characters around him kind of helping push the story or giving a plot to the movie, and she will play one of those characters. And even though I don't think she's one of the main characters, there seems to be a lot of supporting characters since this generally is translated to everyone's story. Mina Monogatari? Did I get that right? I don't even know. I'm just gonna stick with it. So I'm sure she will get a lot of screen time, and she said she usually doesn't get a lot of voice work, but she'll do her best in order to convey the personality of the character well. And next up is Shinoda Mariko, who is going to be in a movie based on a manga called Gangoose. It seems to be a minor role compared to some of the bigger roles. Like, she appears to be, again, it wasn't Japanese, so I had to do my best. It seems like she's a subordinate of one of the main characters, so maybe she'll appear once in a while during the movie. So if you're able to watch it, I recommend it. And it seems like this will come out later in the year, so look forward to it. And next up is something that could have been sad news, but it's about a surgery from a certain ex-SKE48 member by the name of Yakata Miki, who, really, if you want to know more information, I definitely recommend looking at the link below. It seems like the surgery was good and she's on the road to recovery, so good news for that. Check out more information about that down below. And last bit of graduated news is with Fukagawa Mai, which will help us transition into the 46 section, and the fact that she's actually in a new stage play. And this will run from June 16th to 17th with the title of the play being Eiji Aishita Onna. At least I think it's Eiji. I wasn't really sure since names are a little bit complicated. Google Translate told me it's Eiji, so I guess I'll believe it. This will be at the Rikokai Hall in Tokyo, so check out more information. I think later this month tickets go on sale, so if you're going during that time, then maybe you could check out the ticket site if you know enough Japanese. And hopefully you can tell me if that word is right. Now we move on to the 46 section, starting off with Nogizaka46 with a brand new music video title of Against. Okay, so I just watched the music video and let's just say that was pretty cool. Pretty more hip-hoppy dancing mixed with the Nogizaka usual flow dancing, so I think it was a really nice mixture of the two. And I have to say, when Ikoma was there, she really was there and you really felt it. And I feel like every member there you could at least see for a good bit, especially with the way they work with the after effects, with the backgrounds changing all the time, with the continuing motion of the camera, like different members being in different spots in the same frame and doubling them like this and then bringing them back. It's a lot of work that went into this music video and you can really see it pay off. Really recommend watching this one if you have not watched it yet. Song is good and music video is really good, especially at the end when the camera's tracking this way and then we finally get Ikoma by herself and she walks the opposite way. Just really pays off at the end. Really good music video. Definitely recommend watching this one. Oh, but don't forget about the other music video that came out, Toki Toki Meki Meki, which by the name of it alone, you can tell what kind of music video this is. And this is actually a very cute idol song with, you know, the cute idol dancing. But song, again, is really cute and the music video really complements it. For some reason, I think Sakaguchi stuck out more than me than Renka, even though she was the center. Might be a personal thing, but I feel like maybe she stuck out a little more? I don't know, let me know what you guys think. But music video is pretty enjoyable if you like third gens or if you like more cutesy songs. So go and check it out. The ending doesn't really make sense. I don't know what that noise is, and then she's dreaming with the snake. I think she was sleeping, made the noise, and then that's like the thing, but up until then it didn't really make sense. So go ahead and watch that music video down below. And next up we got Nogizaka, who we talked about earlier, I think 2 months ago, that they're going to be in the Sailor Moon play. Well, we actually have more information about that. We'll actually get 2 teams who will alternate in days for 2 different weeks. One week will be from June 8th to the 24th. That's not a week, but whatever. And then we have from September 21st to the 30th. And again, we're going to alternate from Team Moon to Team Star. And in Team Moon, we have Yamashita as Sailor Moon, and in Team Star, we have Inoue as Sailor Moon. So pretty interesting leading roles for them. The rest of the members will be down below, but we got some cool ones like Nojo, and we got plenty of other ones. Just go check it out down below. Next up is Ikumo Rina will have her last national handshake on May 6th. So this will be the final chance you could get to shake her hand. So if you're in the area, since this is a national one, you might be able to go. Now, I bet there will be a lot of people, so just be careful of that. Next up is Sugai Yuka, who is actually going to release a photobook. Yes, another photobook from Keyakizaka. Really exciting. Apparently this one was shot in November, so it was quite a while ago, and she has changed quite a bit from then. I wish they would have held off a little bit more. But, I mean, we get a photobook, so I can't really complain. This is actually shot in Paris, and there'll be a lot of focuses, which is like a rich girl in France. That's kind of like the theme of it. There'll be, you know, the typical photobook stuff, so if you see anything like, oh, she shouldn't be wearing that, it's a photobook. Pretty much a staple at this point. But apparently she will rock the lingerie with shyness and elegance at the same time, so it should be pretty interesting, especially coming from Sugai-sama. And that does it for the regular news, but there is one more piece of news, and that is with East Meets West Music Fest, which is actually happening in Anaheim, which is close to LA. So if you're in the area or want to drop by, you can go ahead and do that, because there will actually be a lot of big underground idols coming. Two of the big ones with many more idols being involved in it is Necronominal and Yanakoto Soto Mute. Both of them are awesome, as well as the rest of the people who are coming. Please go ahead and come to that. You can see more information about that below, with ticket prices and even VIP prices, which aren't even that bad comparing to like the 2 days. So highly recommend it to get that one for sure. And I'll be there, so you can go ahead and, you know, drop by, be like, oh hey, what's up? And other people who you might know from the YouTube community might be there as well, so I definitely go check it out. And that'll do it for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to share the video, like it, and subscribe. You can even hit the little bell to be notified on your desktop or on your phone when a new video is up. So go ahead and do that, and as I say every single week, thank you all for watching.